How to mind your business. How to mind your business.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to my podcast, Mind Your Business, where I mind my business and show you how to mind yours. The first thing I want to do is apologize for being away for so long. I did have audio problems, major audio problems, so I had to fix that, and now I'm back. And in the meantime, while I was away, some exciting things happened. So when you're starting your podcast, one thing you have to be aware of is that opportunities will find you. Once you get on the dance floor, people will start dancing with you. For instance, this sweatshirt was made by my niece, Sansere, and my sister, Shirley. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful shirt, and they gave me actually 7 more shirts, I believe, 5 more shirts, something like that. I don't know. I didn't count. I just grabbed one, and I was ready to do my podcast as soon as I saw the shirt. So thank you guys so much. But the support, you're going to get support from people. You're not going to get support from everyone, but support will come. And that's one of the things I want to talk about is the opportunities. Now I'm able to wear the brand of the podcast as well as talk about it, and not just talk about it and not have a brand or anything to show or promote. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that a lot. There's so many different colors that they gave me, and I can't wait to put them on, because as you guys can see, I'm a very colorful person. But that's one of the opportunities. Another opportunity that presented itself was a friend of mine invited me, a mentor actually, invited me to a mansion podcast party. And this is where millionaires are sitting around talking about how to start a podcast, how to help people get their podcast going, and how to create followers, which is the key. You want to make sure that you're in the position to create and generate followers. So you have to be a leader. You have to have something that people want and they will follow you. Or you have to have something that's similar to their liking. That's how you get your likes, your followers, and create communities. That's what I found out. So I'm in this game learning just like you are. So that's one opportunity. And I was also invited to a vendor event, a Black-owned vendor event, which I haven't done in years. And I'm always excited about doing vendor events because I'm actually right up there with the people. And I like being with the people and having them test my product in person. That's why I like vendor events so much. But people that are vendors don't like me so much because everyone rushes to my product. And I pretty much do good on sales in vendor events because my product is a hands-on product, and it makes people feel good. It's moisturizer for the soul, especially with the affirmations. I'm now selling affirmations. I'm sorry, I'm not selling affirmations. I'm presenting affirmations for my moisturizer. And so far that has been a good shift in making my brand more marketable, is promote the affirmation first and then the moisturizer. So that opportunity was presented to me, and I have an open mind, and I ran with it. I said, you know what? I now promote affirmations. And being a positive person is perfect, So those are the opportunities that came to me. And one more. TikTok Live. I am now a member of TikTok Shop. I do have my TikTok Shop open. And so after this podcast, I will move the futon up, and I'll be able to stand back there and promote my product and present it on TikTok, which is going to generate a lot of revenue. And that's what the whole purpose is. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully I can get my business going to where I can hire people. That is success to me. In order for me to be successful in this business, I want to be able to make sure other people eat. Other people can pay their rent. So that's the goal. That's where I'm at. Now, let's get into something real quick. And I won't make this a long video because my battery life is low on my cameras, because I actually filmed this about 5 minutes ago, and I didn't have the audio going. So I had video but no audio. So I just have to do it again, and my battery life on the cameras are low. So we're going to go through this real quick. I'm going to talk about embracing digital opportunities for 55 and over who have fears. What are fears? Fears are made up. Fears are made up. Fears are made up. I'm going to say it again. If you have a fear, it's actually something you make up. So, people have fear of the unknown. A lot of 55 and over, when it comes to this digital market, then they're unfamiliar with the social media tools, the buttons, navigation. And that's a big fear. I get that. Being unfamiliar with the platform is kind of scary. And you worry about making mistakes. If you do put yourself out there live, people are going to see you make mistakes, okay? And some people think they're going to break something. They have this fear that they're going to push a button and it's irreversible and they won't be able to fix it, and now they feel dumb. So I understand that. These are all made up in your head. These are not real. These are things actually that are going to happen. So you shouldn't have fear. These things have to happen so you'll know what not to do, okay? And one of the big ones is people have a fear over 55 of being scammed, concerned about fraud, phishing, or identity theft. That's one of the main things. I don't want no one to steal my identity. Let me tell you something. People want your identity. There's nothing you can do about it. You can protect yourself the best way you can for after you get your identity theft done to you. But to avoid it 100%, no, that's not a thing. But protecting yourself is something that you can do after the fact, okay? And public embarrassment to most people, 55, I get it. You stand on this as being, the matriarch of his family, and you want to represent that. And if you go on camera, you might embarrass yourself, and that'll diminish your status. Not true. Not true. Whatever fear you have of being embarrassed, trust me, I go through that every day. I do things that are embarrassing every day. And we all do, but not to this level where it's being exposed and being seen by millions of people, okay? I understand about embarrassment, okay? And then they just have the AI syndrome, the AI fear syndrome, that technology is going to take over everything and I don't want to be a part of it. Well, it is. Okay, that's just the way it is. Whether you like it or not. So it's not going to make you feel obsolete, or just jump into it. This is a new day, new game, and we all have to find our way, fit in. It's not going to fit in for you. It has already changed. Okay? So having the fear of not having experience and training it's a human thing. Yeah, you're human if you have a fear because you don't have experience and training. You didn't grow up with it like these young kids and younger generation. They were raised with computers, raised with the smartphone. We are trying to figure this thing out. So we don't have the formal training like they do. They never had to learn digital skills. You dig what I'm saying? We have to learn digital skills. And some of us just don't know where to start. So I'm just trying to show you, all you got to do is push that record button. That's all it takes, seriously. Okay? And, the tech language is another thing that really scares older people. It's about learning and training yourself, retraining yourself. A lot of people my age and older my age and younger, wow, really old, they have a fear of learning new languages like cloud storage, algorithms, SEO. All of that sounds foreign, and it is foreign to someone 55 and older. But the lack of experience and training is a normal fear to have, but it's not real. You only make it a fear because you don't want to deal with it. Me, I want to deal with this. So it's not a fear to me. It's something, okay, this is an obstacle I have to deal with. I have to learn more. I have to be trained. I have to train myself. So it's not a fear, only if you make it one. Okay? And not being able to read. I understand there's a lot of older people that have the larger fonts, text, so they can read. And they might feel like that's a problem because everything is about reading and understanding by pulling something up and following directions. and I can't read that fast, or I can't make the numbers big enough to read, and it's a strain on my eyes, that kind of thing. So whatever excuse you come up with, there's plenty. You can find it. And just having a lack of motivation is probably, I would say, number one. If you don't feel like doing this, then you don't feel like doing it. I can't do anything about that. And you're just too comfortable with your traditional methods, like making phone calls and using paper. You see, I'm using an Android pad. I just bought me an Android pad because I'm involved into the digital world, and it expedites a lot of things and it makes my life easier. And a lot of us want to just continue to deal with paper. We want to deal with phone calls versus text. I get that. And we want face-to-face instead of FaceTime, So people are just comfortable with their traditional methods. And those are the people that I can't convince otherwise, And then most people that are retired too, they're just stuck in their, I don't have a need to do all this because I'm retired. I've worked. Well, this is beyond work. This is about being social and creating a community and being part of something, learning about this new world that's out there. Even if you don't get in there to make money, it's just interesting to learn where we're going and where we're at. Instead of having, what if you have a issue with your phone at 3 a.m? You can't call your kids, especially if it's a Friday night. You're not going to get them, They're either out doing things, working, and you can't just pick up a phone and say, how do you do this? It's best that you learn how to do as much as you can, because the world has evolved and they're going to leave you behind. It's just as simple as that. 60, 70, 80, even 50. They're going to leave you behind. And don't think too much about the cost of anything, because it's relative, to your spending. If you go out, you have gas money, you have parking, you have drinks, you got to buy a new outfit, makeup, you go eat. You're spending the money. But what are you getting out of it? You're getting a hangover. You got to fill up your tank again. You got to buy another outfit because people seen that. You see where I'm going with this? So take that funds and invest it into yourself, into a business. You'll thank me later. So, and you probably heard negative things too. Past negative experiences. I can't do anything about that. You believe what you want to believe, and you listen to who you want to listen to. Me, I listen to people that are successful. The people that are successful, they tell me I'm doing a fantastic job, and they want to help me. They want to have me involved in that world where I meet people, create followers, and eventually get monetized and get sponsored. So I'm taking that road. This is my 8th podcast. 8. I remember when I did my first, how nervous I was. I looked at my videos and I went, oh my God, I was nervous. I wasn't confident. I was using the word every second. And I even did a podcast on me saying the word And right after I did that, I said So I had to watch and try to be as critical about what I'm doing so I can improve. And through watching myself and being really hard on myself and listening to other people be hard on me, it has brought me to this arena right here, where I'm able to sit down and talk to you with confidence, use a pad, focus on the camera, and not worry about anything. Before I could see myself, on the last 6 episodes, I saw myself thinking while I'm talking. And I wasn't really saying much of anything, or it wasn't coming out with conviction. If I would have saw that video, I would have been like, I'm not watching this guy. That's basically how it looked to me. So I want to leave it there because there's still a message behind a lot of stuff I was saying. But as far as my progress, I don't want to focus too much on it. I want to just worry about what's ahead of me and not what happened. I don't want to look in the rearview mirror anymore. I want to look straight ahead. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I just want to say there's a lot of ways to make passive income. Making printables, calendars, help someone else out with their reminders. There's people that's running a business like me that need assistant to help them out with small stuff that they can't really worry about. So they're looking for people to help them. You can make $50 to $100 a day helping people out. The name of the game is help them to make money. And then they will in turn compensate you. That's what this is all about. Finding your way and your niche on social media, because you can help people out by showing them your skills. If you are into meditation, if you're into yoga, if you're into working out, this is a great platform to teach people. People are looking to learn how to do something in the comfort of their home. And all they do every day, as you know, this is not a secret, they go to their phones, they go to their computer, they go to their pad, and they figure, how do I meditate on my own? And if you're giving a class on meditation or teaching them how to meditate, they're going to subscribe, they're going to like. It's just that simple. And if you're selling some essential oils or incense or music, they'll buy it from you because they trust you. They're following you. Blah, 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 blah. So, people, you've heard this before. I know you have. And I am just going to sign out here and get going to open up my shop. I got to open up my shop. I just wanted to do this real quick. I'm looking at the clock. I have to go. I'm doing time management right now, to where every hour something has to be done towards my TikTok shop. So in 5 minutes, I have to start setting up the music. I have background music. Everything else is in place. Once I move the futon up, cameras are ready. So on that note, catch me on the description down below. I'll post my TikTok shop page. So if you guys are really interested in helping me out, following me, learning from me, just subscribe. Subscribe down there, and every time I post a video, it'll let you know that I am on TikTok. Yay! Once again, thank you, Shirley Sansaray. This beautiful shirt. I really appreciate it. And it looks to me like I'm doing pretty good. Remember, I was showing you how to start a podcast, and now I'm into my 8th episode. I want you to see how easy it is. Go watch the other episodes. You don't have to watch the whole 30 minutes. I'm not saying that. But just watch and listen to small parts about how my presentation was, how nervous I looked, how insecure I looked, how low my voice was, how I wasn't paying attention to the mic. Mostly all my videos, I was backing away from the mic. And that was lack of confidence, So I got it together now. I got my wireless mic here, so I don't have that problem anymore. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. By the way, I have 5 people that are asking me to help them out. So I want to give a shout out to you. Paul D, Paula Dean, John Hogan, Tiny Teresa Harris, and who's the other one? Dawu Ali, and also Faison. There was 6. Okay. Yes, there's a lot of people that I have to call and get them started. And yeah, this is so far so good. I'm really having a good time. So once again, y'all, this is Mind Your Business. I show you how I mind my business so I can help you mind your business. Thank you out there for supporting me, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed now, please subscribe. Please like, please leave a comment. But all of you that are just watching me, one day I'll get you to subscribe. I don't know what it's going to take, but hopefully this reminder here will get you guys to subscribe. So I'm signing out. Once again, my name is Gerard, and I show you how to mind your business.
How to mind your business. How to mind your business.